Gotta make sure the hair is good. What's up, everybody, and welcome back into the channel. Why am I doing finger guns? I never do finger guns.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jamie, and today I have something of a treat. Mostly a treat for myself. This is one of my favorite games from my childhood, possibly my first Star Wars game ever. And as you already know by clicking on the thumbnail, this is Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster. And this game is the reason why I might be the sole person, the sole Star Wars fan that did not like Rogue One. The reason why I didn't like Rogue One was because it completely invalidated and axed one of my favorite extended universe characters, and that is the protagonist of this game that we're about to start, Kyle Katarn. That's not to say Rogue One wasn't a decent movie. It was okay. It was a movie. And of course that scene with Vader in the hallway, bro. But since Disney decided to completely remove one of my favorite characters from the extended universe, I just refuse to like it. Is that petty? Yeah. Moving on. Now this is one of the many first-person shooters that came out in the 90s that would be designated a Doom clone, and it's kind of fair. It is pretty much a Doom clone, but instead of in hell, we're in Star Wars. This game begins the journey of Kyle Katarn, a former Imperial officer who has now defected to the Rebel Alliance, and his first mission that they send him on is, of course, to steal the Death Star plans. But enough of my blathering, let's just get into the game. I already know I'm just gonna beat that journey bit to death. Okay. Pretty sure all my sound issues are taken care of. Hopefully. Tested a few times, but sometimes, I don't know, OBS can be a little screwy. But let's take a look. I think I'm familiar with that studio. Or that engine. I'm not gonna touch anything. I love the old MIDI tracks. The new order of the Empire stretches its evil clutches across the galaxy, consuming planets with devastating results. Through many struggles, the Rebel Alliance has learned of a new Imperial battle station, the Death Star, with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Unable to acquire the plans to the deadly space station, the rebels have employed the skills of our boy Kyle Katarn. Known to most as a mercenary for hire, I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Katarn is a rogue figure who has a partial alliance with the rebels. Armed only with a blaster pistol and an intimate knowledge of Imperial methods, Kyle prepares to infiltrate the Imperial base in which the plans are kept. Ellipses. Slow pan down to a Star Destroyer. Oh, there's always a Star Destroyer in the crawls, come on. Alright, here we go, select mission. Is that me? Yeah, that's right now, okay. Well, we can't go with the... Well, we can't go with the basic name. Let's do hoodoo. Because I'm a child. Hoodoo. Secret base. Okay. No, we can't leave it on easy, can we? Prologue Mission 1, the Death Star plans, Operations Skyhook. Phase 2. What was Phase 1? Confidential message from Senator Mon Mothma. The rebellion is counting on the completion of this mission, Commander Katarn. I hope success is on your side. Background. The Death Star plans are locked away at an Imperial secret base on the planet Danuta, where they await transport to Lord Vader. Very little is known about the layout of this base itself, so I'm afraid you will have to act as your own reconnaissance. Okay, maybe that was... No, that wouldn't have been Phase 1. Once you have the plans, get out immediately. Operation Skyhook will deliver the plans to Princess Leia on the consular ship, the Taintive 4. She will then continue the mission. Find and retrieve the Death Star plans. Return to your ship at the roof of the base. Oh, I can't wait. Oh. Well, let's turn the music down a smidge. By smidge, I mean a lot. Sound. Yeah, that didn't really do anything, but okay, it's fine. Let's check out the options. Control options. Mouse options. Let's tone that down a smidge as well. That's a little better. Oh, man. So it definitely looks a lot better than I remember. But that's got to be the remaster for sure. I believe there's a guy up over here. Oh, I'm already getting blasted. Oh, cool. Got the Stormtrooper rifle. Slight upgrade. Is there anything over here? Just how I get back to my ship, I think. Yeah, it certainly was not this sharp when the game first came out. Did some heavy lifting with that remaster. Let's get the shields. Oh, hey! One of our homies. I already shoot like a Stormtrooper. Let's go. Get all of the... yeah. Ammo, extra shields. Definitely gonna need it. Anything around here? This whole color scheme of all the electronics and the stations and whatever sensors and instruments. Good stuff. Now before I get too into this, let's check and make sure our sound problems are taken care of. Be right back. And we're back. Fixed the screen issue and added a little border there. What do you think of that? Alright. Let's get back into it. Okay. Spacebar is not it. Oh, hello, boys. Wrecked. Oh, God. Good thing I have a shield, unlike them. I don't remember being able to look up in the original, or to aim up, you know? That might be just a new feature with the remaster. Not exactly going where I aim the crosshair. But that's okay. A little bit of RNG never hurt anybody. I'm thinking it was space in the original, but could be wrong. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's a good thing I have that shield. Is there anything here? Oh, I picked that up already. Too fast. Somewhat going off of... Oh, what in the world? Going off of 15, 20-year-old memory. Shit, even longer than that. I'm gonna run out of ammo if I'm not careful. That just takes me back up to where I was, I believe. Over here. More friends. More shields. Oh, is there a sprint? Hell yeah. There's a button for a... Yeah, there it is. The lamp. I'm always bad at finding the secret places. I'm sure there's a secret in most of the levels. But, I don't believe I'm going to be finding it. I know where one is on the next stage, but on this one, not so much. I don't believe, I ever actually beat this game without using cheat codes or the super shield. The super, is that even an option? Enter cheat code. Options, enhancements. Enhanced cuts. Oh, that's not what that means. It's weird that you can't just type it in just like normal. Let's see. Respawn, last known valid position. Okay. Graphic video. I think this one had the super shield in it. Anytime you would take damage to your shield, you just wouldn't. You could still be killed by things that affected your health directly, but most things didn't really do that. Time to die, mouse bot. Thanks for the battery, nerd. Look at that, yeah. There we go. Got the energy cell. Not your day, buddy. Let's go into that door. I'm trying to rush through it. Let's enjoy it while we can. There's no rush. I think that goes... What is this? Was ist das? Is something up there? Where does this go? Oh, it takes you up top. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there was a sprint feature in the original one either, so let's try and get some of these. Piece of cake. Let's see if I can make it back. Yeah, no problem. I wasn't worried. I maxed out. Shield's maxed out. Okay. Gamer moment. And it failed. This took the long way around. Man, Kyle's got some zoomies with the remaster. Anyway, let's head back. Anyone even more familiar with the game than me is probably screaming at me. Okay, yeah, I already got that. I didn't even need to go back up here. Going down, down, down. I'm sorry, what? Get all the ammo. go. All the shields I can. Gonna need it. I don't think I will. Okay, so it seems that they, your damage can kind of stun lock them. It's something I might want to try and remember. Look at that, guys. Good stuff. Okay. Brings back memories. That's a trick, you just gotta keep moving. Seems like we have a rodent droid problem. Imperious Scum. Slow, dramatic build to the Death Star plans, ladies and gentlemen.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
My thoughts exactly, Galen. That just one man can infiltrate a secret base and steal the plans. It's not as interesting a story as Rogue One, I guess. It's kind of just done as a throwaway at a one-off. Not a one-off, this whole thing's a series, but a video game. And there's my ship. The Moldy Crow, right? I believe that's the name of the ship, the Moldy Crow. Not bad as far as ship name goes. Next mission. We did it.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
Yeah, it is. Dramatic turnaround.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Mark.
It definitely smoothed out the
Thank you, Lord
cutscenes.
Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
The Dark Trooper. They had those in Rogue One too, I believe, right? The Dark Trooper. The sort of robotic looking... I think they were like... Pretty sure they were robots. I don't think there was anyone in the suits. With the black armor.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Now, on the other side... Medical frigate, right on.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
It's a trap! We were all thinking it.
This is Tech Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield!
Just so
Cat Base
nonchalant.
was
Doesn't care.
destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack. Except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied
Another
us with
defector, right
information
on.
on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds
You see him
heard, we
briefly in
believe,
Jedi,
come
I
from
think.
that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
The Rebel Command is not taking this lightly. They have authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down. That is, if you are still on our side.
This could be interesting. Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander, and may the Force be with you.
And with you. It's the only appropriate response. Alright, mission number 2. Mission 2, Tally TAC base. What's a TAC base? After the massacre. It's good to see you, Kyle. Good job on Operation Skyhook. The rebels were very impressed. Now it's back to mission hopping, just like the old days. Rebel Command has made a brief reconnaissance of the area, and it's swarming with Imperial activity. The power is still down in the city, and some of the systems are going to be down as well. You'll need to find the main hydroelectric power generator and get it back online. Ah, yes, I remember this thing. Everything's dark, and then you get to that point, flip it, and I'll just show you. Mission. The Empire usually gets sloppy after a major offensive, so we may be able to find evidence or leads about the new Dark Trooper. We've been hearing about... What? No. Just a long sentence. Let's try it again. The Empire usually gets sloppy after a major offensive, so we may be able to find evidence or leads about this new Dark Trooper we've been hearing about through Crix Medine. His contacts inside the Empire will help us follow up on anything you may pick up. Good hunting, Kyle. Mission objectives: find and restart the hydroelectric power generator, find some clue to the Dark Trooper, return to the landing. Why do I always gotta return? You can't just pick me up. It's Star Wars. What am I trying to get my steps in? Actually, I remember this mission kind of scaring me a little bit, just the concept of the Empire just wiping them out, an entire base. Although, I don't know why that bothered me as a kid, just because... Oh, got this catty corner. I don't know why that would bother me as a kid whenever they literally had an entire planet-destroying space station. One base, one city, doesn't seem all that much in retrospect. But just, I guess, the idea of the unknown, you know? What did this? We have no idea. Hiding? Rebel scum! Why do all the stormtroopers, like, just have, like, a regular Western, like, American accent, I guess? But, like, the officers and the higher-ups all have the British accent. Oh, where'd you guys come from? Kind of negates the whole advantage of a ranged weapon if I take it right in the melee. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna play whack-a-mole. Let's go. What's up? That's right, I'm a gamer. Oh, there are more of you. Officers. Get that guy. Don't want to waste too much ammo. It'd really suck if I run out. Yeah. Look at this, man. It's the charred corpse. It's probably one of the things that freaked me out about this stage back in the day. But what happened to that guy? You got the Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru treatment. completely ignore the guy shooting at me. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, like I'm ducking out of there like it has anything to do with anything. One down, two down. How did they not aggro? Yeah, the crosshair aiming doesn't help too much. But I think the game kind of helps you and does the auto aim thing. Oh! Sneak up on me? Okay. Because the power's out, doesn't it? Oh! This place is really swarming with them. Got scared of my own shadow there for a second. Just look at all the... Excuse me. I'm talking. Are we done? There's one of those charred corpses. Yeah, like, you really only saw that with, you know, with Luke's aunt and uncle. But anyway, we're so rudely interrupted. Just look at the battle damage. Gosh. Am I just not gonna get a comment on the scenery? You guys are rude. Yeah, anyway. This is the battle damage of the area. Like, took out this entire chunk of the wall. Scorch marks, craters. Pick up some more ammo. I don't think this door is gonna open yet. Nope. More ammo from fallen Imperials. Oh, I think that's the area I need to go into. You can actually see them in there if you look. I still don't know how they're not aggroed, but... Oh, he's right in front of me. It's so dork. Yeah, let me just put a giant beacon illuminating where I am so they can all see me. It's smart. It's the gamer move. Alright. More of those charred corpses. Yeah, look at that, man. Freaked me out when I was a kid. Granted, it probably didn't look that good on the original. Just pick it up. Just pick it up. Like how they kind of follow you around. Just no matter what angle you look, they're always the same. Anyway. Yeah. Turn my battery up. Ammo. Good deal, good deal. And was there a guy? Yeah, it was a guy. That was a guy. You're the guy. Alright, we have lights. Just gotta wait for the thing to come around. I really don't want to fall in the water. It's completely ruined Kyle's perfect nonchalant hair, huh? Yeah, see, everything's all lit up. Power's on, see everything. What even was this? Power substation? Alright, now... I believe it's this way. No! Don't set blasters on full, I'm a friend. I'm just looking for evidence of the Imperial occupation. You know, with all these Imperials here isn't good enough. But I'm looking for something specific. Evidence of the Dark Trooper. I think this is gonna send a couple of them out on a patrol, right? What's over here? Oh, that's right. I think I have to... No, don't blast it. Can we talk about this? I wasn't gonna talk with you, stupid. What's over here? I think there's something over here. More Imperials to shoot. 30% accuracy there. That was awesome. It's a good thing it pretty much lets you pick up loot from everything. There's a lot of games where you can clearly see the item that the enemy is using that you can use to reload, like arrows, or clearly see they have something on their model, but they just don't drop it, you know? Looks like every one of these guys are dropping energy cells. Ooh. Get it! There we go. This should bring the drawbridge over. Drawbridge. Open the way. Huzzah! Nah. Halt. I don't think I will. Yeah. Bringing that across. Now, there is one secret that I remember finding, and I was super proud of myself as a kid, because I never find secrets. I'm glad the Imperial officers go down with like, maybe one hit. It's good. It's good. This isn't the secret. Oh, hey! Face. They even broke the door. I think I need to go this way. There's battle damage everywhere, even in here. What sort of weapon are we dealing with? Alright. In the water, even though I said I really didn't want to go. Don't really need a light. Everything's pretty well lit. What's up, bros? Don't mind me, just another fellow. Oh! Ooh. Reaching up here. This guy over here, trolling. Is there more? Okay, alright. That was a high jump. I didn't think I would make it. That's too far. I don't want to waste... don't want to waste the ammo trying to get him. I'm not worried about it. But the secret... Yeah? Would you have caught it? You would have. It's super obvious. Let's crouch and go in. I don't remember what it does though. I just thought there was like ammo and shit in here. I want to find out. Why is my ammo yellow? Oh! We just switched to full auto, boys. It's kind of coming back to me. I don't think it lasts for very long, so... need to use it in this room right here, if I recall. Yeah, that's why it's there. No, it's running out. Oh man, that was fun. That was a good time. Chewed through my ammo like nothing, though. Full auto must be expensive. Okay. Kind of just going off of memory here. It's kind of wild how I haven't really played this game. Really put much effort into this game at all. 20-ish years. Crazy the stuff that you can recall, remember, even though I don't even remember what I had for dinner last night. Okay, any more? I need to restock on ammo from that overdrive spree. I'm losing my earbud. Wandering around like a dumbass. Oh, where'd the Imperial scum go? It's not here. Oh, is it that room that I was shooting into? No? Oh, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's the way I came. Okay. Get my bearings. And this is the room I was shooting into. And that is the Dark Trooper weapon, ladies and gentlemen.
Jan?
Go ahead, Kyle.
Looks like I found something that can help us out.
Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
Great plan, Jan. Gonna go over here. I think that's just about it for this stage. Just gotta make it back in one piece, which I'm not great at games, but I'm at least not that bad at games. I don't think there's a whole lot left on that side of the map anyway, so book it. Maxed out on ammo. I was maxed out on ammo. Oh, are there respawns? Was I completely wrong? Makes sense. Or these guys maybe just got off their lunch break and came back to all their co-workers murdered. Is there another one? Oh, yeah. Just eating through my... What is wrong with me? Eating through all my shields and all my... Oh, there you are. He just kind of blended into the little car stopper things, whatever they're called. Concrete dividers that they put in front of buildings so cars don't plow through them, you know? Oh, I didn't go in here. Could be respawns, just could be areas that I haven't checked yet. Who knows? Maybe they all start going on patrol whenever the power comes back. Yeah, whatever. He can be this lone survivor. And I had 200% shield. Just gotta get better at games, I guess. Alright. Next mission. Alright guys, gonna go ahead and cut this episode a little short here today. So that was the first two missions of Dark Forces Remaster. We got introduced to our protagonist. Maybe anti-hero, I think is the vibe he wants to give off. The sort of bad boy, rough rogue Han Solo type. I believe Han Solo was in the Empire briefly as well, if my memory serves. But yeah, we stole the Death Star plans. Again, much shorter, sweeter, less interesting story than Rogue One, but you know, I still prefer it because the story of Kyle Katarn goes further on. Those of you familiar with Dark Forces 2 and Jedi Academy and all that, he has, and of course all the Extended Universe books as well. He has a pretty interesting story later on, so. But yeah, and then or mission 2 rather, we went to the Talay Tac base. It's kind of hard to say, but we figured out that they were attacked by some crazy new Imperial weapon. I don't know how crazy it is, like, because again, they had the Death Star, you know, planet-destroying weapon or whatever, but yeah, I guess it's just the unknown aspect of it, I guess, is we don't know what kind of weapon was just used and wiped out an entire rebel base. So yeah, and then we went through that, and through the multitudes, the scores of Imperials that we had to fight through, we discovered some sort of looks like a big gun for the Dark Trooper, possibly. So We're going to figure out more, maybe where this gun came from. I'm trying to be a little vague here, even though I already kind of remember the story, but thankfully I have somewhat of a goldfish memory and forget a lot, but some of it just going to come back kind of like riding a bike. So what is around the corner? What will we find out in Mission 3, Note City? Will we figure out more about the Dark Troopers? Will we figure out who's working with the Empire to make the Dark Troopers? What is the Dark Trooper? What is this new project? What is this weapon we just found? What are the Empire's plans for the Dark Trooper to come? Find out in the next save file. I'll see you there.